Alright, how's it going tonight? This is the update video for Gregtech GT6.05.34. And one of the main things added this week is sticks to the ground. Very similar to the rocks. They can be picked up by hand by right-clicking, just like the rocks can. And we have to go way over there to look for them, so I'm not going. We checked it out in the update video. Everything looks good with them. They're pretty easy to find. More abundant in forests. Less abundant in open meadows, plains type biomes. You can see the rock texture change, so you can tell the difference between it and the mineral bearing rocks in your inventory easier, as this is what they look like. So big difference there now. Blue power items are more properly recognized by his system. Let's see, I never did double check. Flax seeds here can be juiced into lubricant, squeezed into lubricant, so they have a use. They didn't before. Let's see, you can make the blue power alloys in the crucible. The compass. Where did I put our compass? Oh, is it in my box? I think it's in my box. Okay, no, it's not in my box either. Now you think I would have grabbed this before I started. There it is, compass. So, compass death marker. Now have a death marker. And it only tells you where you died last since you've been on the server, but it does work in server. We tested it. I'm not going to kill myself and lose 14 levels to show you, but it does definitely work. But if you rage quit and come back, you're going to have this right here. So you got to make sure to use it when you have it, because it only works from last time you got on. Let's see, there was some creative tab issues that were fixed. The flint bearing rocks not generating at all in 75% of the chunks because he forgot to remove a randomizer that he used in the berry bush generation. Also lowered the per chunk spawn rate of rocks because of that being fixed now. He fixed debarking non-Gregtech trees not causing the fast leaf decay. So, to explain what that means, let's see. We'll go ahead and just use this tree. We can make another apple tree. Get the apples off of it for now. Stop trying to eat the damn apples. Alright, so if you take and you cut the leaves off of the tree, and then you debark the logs, the fast leaf decay happens, and you can get your beams just like that. You don't have to lay them back out. So that now works on all the trees properly. Let's see. Meteoric steel now has a proper recipe. So you have, let's see, where is meteoric? There it is, meteoric steel. In the crucible, you have meteoric iron, 2 carbon, 50 to 1, just like you did before. And you can use it to make all of your regular steel things. And I did overhear something that I want to look up real quick here. Meteoric steel crucible melts down when it gets above 2807. And now if we look up crucible here, let's see. The vanadium is, where's vanadium? There it is, 2728. So if you get enough of the meteoric iron to make you a meteoric steel, damn it, it's going to be a better heat tolerance than what the vanadium is, which will bring you closer to being able to get your iridium without melting down, because it's 2719. This one's 2807, so that leaves you a lot better than what the vanadium did. So this will be more of your in between those two now. Let's go pick this stuff up that I'm leaving laying out here because my inventory was full. Alright, so cauldron washing ores was not working properly when the item started bouncing around. That was fixed. I actually sat here a few minutes ago and tested and washed like 50 in a row. Didn't have an issue of any bouncing around. So it seems to be fixed pretty nicely. He forgot to fire an event when the GT6 trees grew from a sapling. That was fixed. Tools made from infused water shards from Thaumcraft didn't require the Thaumium handle, so that was fixed. The adventure mode starter kit is now disabled by default, but it now contains some sticks, some flint, some dry grass, a large sandwich, and a 6-pack of purple drink. So no more axe, and since last week, no more knife, because now you literally do not need anything to get started in adventure mode, because you can pick up the rocks and the sticks from the ground. You don't have to get sticks from trees, and you don't have to have a crafting table, so you can do it in your inventory to make your first axe, your first knife, whatever. So now, starting in adventure mode, you can start hands only. But if you want the adventure mode pack, you can get the things I just listed. Berry bushes are now light and rain sensitive. Rain will let them grow twice as fast. So you want to keep your berry bushes above ground, not put them in a cave. Let's see. If the bush is within skylight, it won't check the actual light level and just grow as usual. Only the center of the bush is going to be checked for light and rain. So if you have these little things here, you can just have a shaft of open air to the light above it. You don't have to worry about the whole area around it. Let's see. Crucible molds can now be harvested by hand. This is an awesome fix. I love the fact that they did this. It is suggested not to try to pick them up until after they've been placed by this update. But we tested it in the live stream and it worked just fine. But if it doesn't drop, if you start punching it and it's not breaking that quickly, stop and use a pickaxe for the first time. That'll definitely save on pickaxes. Made a special crafting recipe type for tool handle. tool head plus handle to reduce the overall crafting lag and NEI clutter, meaning that no recipe will be visible and that the tooltip is essentially required to determine the needed handle. So you'll see raw black granite pickaxe heads here. Says needs to be sharpened because it hasn't been yet, and then requires a handle made of wood. So it'll say steel, tungsten steel, wood, whatever. Also, because of this change, now you can use like treated sticks for your handle. You don't have to use just a regular. Same for your steel handles. They should take anything that is steel. So night metal, meteoric steel, things like that should work just fine. We did check it out with the treated sticks, and that definitely works. But you'll see if we go in here and look up pickaxe, the ghost image pickaxe here will now only show the flint rock versions. It does not show all of the other ones that it used to before. There is also a new thing you can do with steel pickaxes. I actually have 2 of them here in my inventory. I'll sharpen one of these here. Okay, so we have one steel pickaxe head, and there should be some treated sticks right here. So we'll stick this on here, and you can see I get my 512 durability steel pickaxe. Now, the new thing that you can do is there are gem pickaxes now, gem tipped steel pickaxes. We're going to use sesfertine because it's what I have. So we're going to break this into 2 flawed, which is the quality you need. So if you have a lot of flawed gems sitting around, you can tip your pickaxes. That's what this one is right here. But you can see there is no recipe to show you how to do it. You can, though, look here, and this will show you. So you have your raw pickaxe head. You don't sharpen it first. Your 2 flawed gems, a file, a saw, and a hammer. So let's get in our toolbox here and get a saw and a file. Let's come over here and make one of these. Hopefully I get these in the right places. Hammer. Alright, so there is our sesfertine tipped pickaxe head. And we'll throw our tools back. Grab us another treated stick here. And you will see that we get a very crappy durability pickaxe. So I'm definitely not going to make it. I did this specifically to show Greg because I was looking at the different ones, and a gemmed pickaxe should tipped steel pickaxe should not drop its durability. This one is 512. This one is 3200. That is definitely crap. It should at least be as good as this one. If it's that crap of a gem, then it should just have the default of the steel pickaxe, not go to being complete and utter crap, in my opinion. So I am not going to make this pickaxe. It does raise the speed up. If you this one here has a speed of 6. This one has a speed of 7. They're still both the same durability. You see the Q, that's the quality, that's the durability. S is the speed, and Q is the level, speed, S is the speed, and D is the durability. Now, this one says 128 durability, but as you've seen, it was only 32, so something might be a little bit borked with that. We'll see if Greg changes anything next week. Let's see. Next thing we have here, the amount of crafting recipes is now drastically decreased by replacing shapeless crafts of nuggets to ingots, etc. with one recipe per type instead of one recipe per type plus material. Basically killed the NEI support though, so he needs to think of something to solve that issue. So you will see, if we look in here at our dark ash, it will show no recipe for shapelessly crafting it. But if you look at it, it says has shapeless recipes with 1 and 9. For those, for 8 for this, that means you put 8 of these in a crafting grid and you will get its shapeless recipe. This one you can do 1 and 9. And if you look at the dust, it says 1, 1, and 9. That is because if I put this in my crafting grid here, I will get tinies. If I put it here, I will get smalls. That's the 2 singles. And then if I put 9 of them, I will get the block of dust. So that is how, for now, you'll be able to tell what those are. There is small ores for salt and rock salt now. Also the small ores for teslatite and electrotine when their respective mods are loaded. So if you have Project Red or Blue Power, those ores will automatically generate, so you will not have to add it in yourself or leave on its ore generation of regular ores. Then here's the tooltip to hint at shapeless recipes that I just told you. Added the sticks to World Gen, just like the rocks. Tooltip show which handle you need. We went over that. And the gem steel pickaxes. So, that is it for this week. If you watch the live stream, you'll know that he also added a couple death messages. So if you'd like to see us playing with the new death messages, you can go check out the stream we did this week. I now have a really nice one for when I kill Andy. And Crazy has one for killing Andy and for killing me. So, as usual, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will answer them to the best of my ability. If you'd like to ask Greg himself, you can go to his IRC or to the IC2 Gregtech forum. Leave him a message there. Stop by any of our streams. He's usually sitting around in there watching and joking with us, especially the ones that are Gregtech related. Or you can leave me a comment and I can forward it on to him and let you know what the answer is. So have a good one. Take it easy. And we will see you Thursday with the next update. Later.